Hey everyone, welcome to Low Desert Love. Today we're talking Greenstalks. It is late February. High today is supposed to be around 74, I think, in the low desert, which is beautiful weather. I've got some plants here hardening off in preparation to go into my Greenstalk. But let's talk about how they survived in the desert sun. I have had my leaf Greenstalk for over a year. It sat in the middle of my backyard, unprotected, for the entire year that I've had it. Full sun, full elements, full monsoon season, and for half the season, no water. Once everything kind of died off, I didn't refill it. I just left it there. I didn't touch it. I wanted to see how it was going to handle our weather. I did leave it full of soil. It didn't get any water except what came from the rain for monsoon season. I had no issues with it falling over, blowing around. Um, it doesn't appear to be damaged at all. If I cleaned it and it wasn't dirty, it would still look brand new. There's no signs of fading, no signs of cracking, no signs of wear and tear. It looks brand new. Which, if you have had any type of plastic in the desert for very long, that is something that is new. That's new for me. Everything I have outside dies. This has survived beautifully. This green reservoir I have is to the original leaf system, not the original leaf system, to the original Greenstalk system. I have only had the original tiers for about 6 months. They have not sat through a summer yet. So this summer I'm going to do the same thing. I will leave at least one of the trays out in the middle of the yard, no protection, to see how it fares. But let's talk about the watering system. I want to show you how the watering system actually works. You can go onto the Greenstalk website and look at the diagrams, and I don't think they have cartoons. I think it's just diagrams of how the watering system works. But I've got this stacked up. It's empty. I'm going to show you the water and how it actually travels through the system today. So let's take a look. I realize it's a little loud, but I've got the hose turned on. Enough water in the system there. Now you can see it's running through the little holes. And what you can't see is it's also running through the center of the Greenstalk. It runs and it runs. And there is the discard. I don't have the hose hooked up, but also if you didn't want it to drain out, it comes with a plug that you can just cover that with, and it'll hold the water, and then you can drain it when you feel like it's soaked in enough. And that is how it fills through. It fills up that gray reservoir tray and comes out. You do got to be kind of mindful. Check your Greenstalks every now and then. Make sure your drip trays are not plugged by soil or anything else that could have gotten in there. There are markings on the inside of the Greenstalk. They're supposed to be a kind of indication as to how much water you need to fill it to in order to water how many tiers of Greenstalk you have stacked. I know that was the original intent. I'm not sure that's accurate anymore, but that was the original intent of the lines. Alright guys, hopefully seeing the water work through the system helps you understand a little bit more about how it works. I have had a lot of success with this so far. Next week I'm going to plant it out, fill it with soil, put in my starts. I'm going to grow a couple things from seed. So stay tuned for that next week. If you're in the low desert, it is forecasted to get a little bit below 40 next week. So if you put your starts in the ground, make sure you protect those seedlings. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and remember, if you aim to thrive, at the very least, you'll survive.